Do you believe the human body has limits? Science says it does. Medicine defines exact boundaries. How long a person can live without food, without water, without oxygen, without warmth. These limits are written in textbooks, taught in universities, accepted as fact. But sometimes those limits fail. This is Informboom, and these are survival stories that shouldn't be possible. Some people have survived without food far longer than medicine allows. Normally, after weeks of starvation, the body begins to shut down. Organs weaken. Muscles consume themselves. The immune system collapses. The brain slows to preserve energy. Death is expected, yet there are documented cases where individuals survived for months. Their bodies adapted. Metabolism slowed dramatically. Energy was conserved with near-perfect efficiency. How this happens is still not fully understood. Others survived extreme cold. In freezing temperatures, the heart should stop. Blood thickens. Cells begin to crystallize. Brain activity fades. Clinical death is declared, but there are people who were pronounced dead from hypothermia. No pulse, no measurable heartbeat, no visible signs of life. Hours later, they were revived. Their hearts restarted. Their brains recovered, as if the body had entered a suspended state, waiting. There are cases of survival without oxygen. After just minutes, the brain begins to suffer irreversible damage. Memory loss, loss of speech, loss of consciousness. After longer, death is considered certain. Yet some individuals were deprived of oxygen far beyond safe limits. They survived, they recovered, with little or no permanent injury. No clear explanation exists. Some people survived being buried alive, with limited air, crushing pressure, complete darkness. Every breath brings panic. Heart rate spikes. Oxygen disappears faster. Panic alone should have been fatal. But against every expectation, they were found alive. Disoriented, exhausted, barely conscious, but alive. Others survived falls from heights considered instantly lethal. Impact trauma shattered bones, damaged internal organs. Survival was statistically impossible. Doctors prepared for death. And yet, they lived. Recovery took months, sometimes years, but the body endured. There are stories of people surviving days without water. Dehydration usually kills quickly. Blood thickens, kidneys fail, organs shut down, hallucinations begin, consciousness fades, but some endured far beyond the known threshold. Their bodies entered extreme conservation states. Every system slowed, every resource preserved, life reduced to its minimum. Some survived massive physical trauma, blood loss beyond survivable limits, injuries meant to cause instant death. Paramedics expected failure, but the body held on, as if refusing to let go. In rare cases, the human body appears to shut down completely. Heart rate barely detectable, metabolism near zero, body temperature dangerously low, a state resembling death, but not quite death. Doctors call it a survival. Science calls it unexplained. And then, there is the final case. A survival event so extreme that even medical professionals admitted there was no explanation, no known mechanism, no repeatable process. Only one conclusion remained. The human body does not always follow the rules we set for it. These stories are real. They are documented, and they should not have happened. This is Informboom. Stay curious.